then moved to another area of fictional house demolition.
Yes. So now this part of the story is set in Mumbai. There is a building complex known as Rise Rain Residency, RRR complex. And this was scheduled to be demolished. So we start discussing about that. And this part of the story is more about the legal process that goes on there, how these buildings were built without proper permission. They did not have an occupation certificate. They were built in the 1980s, and in 2000, that is about 20 years later, they were set up for demolition. So the residents of RRR, of Rise Rain Residency, were in a big soup, and they had a tough time trying to get over this and trying to prevent the demolition from occurring. And this part of the book deals with that. Okay, so when we talk about the RRR complex, there's one chapter on squatters. If you remember, while we were in the Nilgiris, we wanted to put a fence around our land because we were scared about squatters coming in. Well, in Mumbai, squatters are the experts. What they do is they put up 4 bamboo poles on any vacant piece of land, put a blue tarpaulin cover, and soon stay there. After some time, they feel that they legally own that land, and they wait for the government to give them an apartment of their own. So when this RRR complex was coming up, there was a group of squatters living in that area. Now, how do you evict squatters? It's not that easy, it takes very long. But the people who developed RRR were experts. Among them, there was one big smuggler. So what he did was one night, he called a society meeting for these squatters. He put a table in the middle of the floor, plunked a big ugly looking knife on one side, a big wad of cash on the other side, and he called the meeting to order. So there was only one topic on the agenda: either take the cash and leave this place, or face the knife and leave this place. I'm sure everybody left very fast, and the knife was never used.
The apartment complex is earmarked for demolition. What happens then?
Well, yeah, it was earmarked for demolition. They wanted to demolish everything above the 5th floor, and these buildings were about 17 stories high. The case went through various courts, the lower courts, high courts, Supreme Court, within a short span of 3 years. And the D-Day arrived, the day when demolition was going to occur. There were a lot of bhajans being sung, ladies crying, barricades around the gate. Everybody was trying to prevent the bulldozers from coming in. On the other side of the gate, there were these municipal workers with big hammers waiting and licking their lips, just waiting to come in and break the floors. It reminded you of D-Day in Normandy during the World War. And these municipal workers, one of their main things was to break these walls and break the doors to get their frustrations out. The big bulldozer came, it broke the gate, and they ran in with their hammers. But suddenly there was a loud shout from various sources: "Suo moto stay, suo moto stay, stay, stay." What was a suo moto stay? This was a legal googly. It so happened that the judge in the court said that he had a dream, and he felt that this building complex should not be broken. So he issued a suo moto stay for 5 months. Of course, he did not mention that he was going to resign in 4 months.
So, from where can we buy the book?
Well, it's available online on Amazon, but if you want to buy it directly from the publisher, White Falcon Publishing are the ones who publish it. In India, it's available in Higginbotham's bookstores in Chennai, Ooty and Bangalore, in Trilogy bookstore in Mumbai, Happy Home bookstore in Mumbai, and if you come to Berlin, it's also available in the I Love Berlin bookstore. So it's freely available. You can buy it online, read it, let us know what happens.
So, back to Nilgiri house construction.
Yeah, so once we had that Suamoto stay, we moved back to the house construction. The first part was to build the roof. We wanted a Nilgiri roof, which was not a cement roof, but a well-tiled roof. To get this done, we had to get a proper contractor and architect. The roof had numerous eaves and ridges, and this had to be done properly. One thing we didn't want was any water to leak inside. We didn't want the tiles to break, so we got special mangrove tiles for the roof. The architect did a good job. He made sure that the monkey test, where the monkeys jump on the roof, also was done, because we have a lot of monkeys living nearby, and the tiles didn't break. So the roof was one of the beauties of this house.
You seem to have different color coordinated rooms. Why?
Well, the wife of mine happened to go to various literature festivals, and once when she went to Jaipur, she saw these handmade tiles of different colors. She felt that this would look very good in her new house, so she bought these tiles. Now they happen to be of 3 different colors: blue, yellow and pink. So we decided to color coordinate the bedrooms and the bathrooms of these different color tiles. So we have pink room, yellow room and a blue room. It makes life easy for the servants. We just tell them yellow room guest side, they know what it is. Or we say yellow room our side, they know what it is. So these multicolored rooms look pretty good. Okay, so now I think I've given you enough snippets of the book about building a house in Nilgiris, the house demolition in Mumbai. So if you want to know more about the book, I think you should buy this book, A Tale of Two Homes, and read it, and then tell us how you like it.
So, from where can we buy the book?
Well, it's available online on Amazon, but if you want to buy it directly from the publisher, White Falcon Publishing are the ones who publish it. In India, it's available in Higginbotham's bookstores in Chennai, Ooty and Bangalore, in Trilogy bookstore in Mumbai, Happy Home bookstore in Mumbai, and if you come to Berlin, it's also available in the I Love Berlin bookstore. So it's freely available. You can buy it online, read it, let us know what happens.